The first question we are going to do is very simple. In this we have to find the intersection of two linked lists. It's a very simple problem. Then we will do a slightly difficult problem. I am adding the link in the chat section. So please everyone open this problem. We have to find the intersection of two linked lists. We are given head of two singly linked lists. My voice is clear, screen is clear, everything is perfect. Head A and head B. We have to return the node at which the two lists intersect. If the two lists have no intersection at all, return null. For example, there is two linked lists A1, A2, C1, C2, C3. So B1, B2, B3 and it's common afterwards. So intersection will be C1. Okay. It is guaranteed that there are no cycles anywhere in the entire linked list structure. So we don't have to worry about it. Note that the linked list must retain the original structure after the function. So we cannot change the order or of the elements of the linked list. We have to just traverse without changing it. Okay. So in this case we are given two values, list A and list B. Okay, and we have to find which is the intersection. 8 is the intersection of it. Okay, the question is clear to everyone. Anyone have any doubt? Very simple question. We have to find a solution which runs in O(n) time and O(1) memory. Okay, so very good number of submissions. So it's a good problem, famous problem. So let me know if you have any doubts in the question. Everyone understood the question? So please try this question and let me know if you have any queries. Then we'll discuss the solution to it. I've added the question in the chats as well. You can open it from there. So how many students are attempting this problem? The link is there in the chat. Anyone who is trying, let me know in the chat. Amisha is doing good. Okay, Raj, very good. Good. So it's simple problem. We are given heads of two linked lists. We have to traverse both the list and find out where they intersect, and we have to return the node where they intersect. Okay, and if they don't intersect, we have to return null. So it is given that there will be no cycle in the linked list. Okay, and we can easily find out what is the intersection. So let's wait 3 minutes more, then I will start discussing the solution. So let's say we try to find approach in this. What we'll do, we will take 2 pointers that will point to one head of one list and second to the second list. So we'll start a node from here. Okay, so we'll start from this node. Let me open this image in some Jamboard. One second. First I will explain the approach, then we'll look at the code in each language, C++, Java and Python. I can bring it images in it. Okay, So we'll take one pointer which point to this head P1, P ले लेते हैं, and second pointer which will point to this head Q. So we will keep on iterating each node again and again, compare with one another. We'll compare 4 and 5, it is not equal. P comes to 1, Q comes to 6, it is not an intersection. Then P goes to 8 and Q goes to 1. No intersection found. Then P goes to 4, Q comes to 8. I hope you are understanding. We are incrementing one by one. First we compare whether they are equal or not, then we increment it to the next. Next it will come to 5 and Q comes to 4. Now you can see 5 has reached to the end. Okay, 5 has reached to the end before the other one has null. So what we will do, we will swap the pointer. We will start the P from the head of B. So now P will point to B and Q will come here. When Q reach to the end, then Q will point to the head of this another node. So we'll do multiple iterations so that none of the joining node is missed and we get our answer correctly. So what will be the condition? If both are null, both are equal, then we return, and if one of it is null, like other is not null, then we swap those values. Okay, and then we return the residue in the end. Let me explain you the code. We initialize two pointer to the heads of both linked list. We check if either of them is null. If either of them is null, which means one linked list is empty, so we return null. Then we check while pointer 1 is not equal to pointer 2, we keep iterating to the next pointers. If they are equal, we return one of them. Because they are equal, you can also return pointer 2 or pointer 1. Next, if pointer 1 is equal to null, so you point it to the head of the second list. If pointer 2 is equal to null, you point pointer to the head of the first list, and at the end we will return the pointer 1 as the answer. It's very simple code. Similarly in Java, almost same code. Two pointers to two heads. If either of them is null, you return null, and while it's not equal to each other pointer, you keep on iterating to next, and if it is equal, you return the pointer, else you swap the pointers if anyone gets null and return pointer 1 in the end. Similarly in Python, two pointers point to the heads of each other. If they are either of them null, you return none. While they are not equal, you keep on iterating. If they are equal, return. If either of them gets null, you swap it to the next list. Same with this. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Any doubt? Good. So let's move on to the next problem. It's a very commonly asked problem. We have to merge two sorted lists in a sorted order. I've added the link in the chat. Please open it. So we are given two linked lists which are already sorted 1 2 3 1 3 4. We have to merge both the linked list and make a new linked list in such a way that the resultant linked list is sorted in itself. Okay. They are sorted in non-decreasing order, which means two number can be same. 1 1 can come at two places. Okay, just like this, 1 1, then 2 3 4 4. Okay, so it's a very simple problem, lots of summation, very famous problem, and you will definitely find this problem in some written or some interview. So please do it properly. I have added the link. Take 5 to 10 minutes and then we'll go to the solution of it. How many students are attempting this problem? It's a very very important problem. I hope you will able to do. सॉरी मेरा इंटरनेट डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था. आई होप आप प्रॉब्लम अटेम्प्ट कर रहे होंगे. आई होप यू आर अटेम्प्टिंग द प्रॉब्लम. So any idea, any approach, anyone can tell me what they are thinking for this problem? This is a very very important problem. Linked in 1 is 1 to 4, linked list 2 is 1 3 4. You have to merge it and share in a non decreasing manner. 1 1 2 3 4 4. Anyone, any approach you want to discuss? Storing it in new list. Okay. Okay. Got your point, Raj. Show your code, Madhu. What have you done? Any other student, any other approach you have, please think, guys. This is a very simple problem, okay? If you are not able to solve this, then you will have to do a lot of efforts. Guys, check this solution and see if you have any problem with this or it's okay. Why have you added this ending if else condition? What is the purpose of this? Tell. Where is the bicycle? Anyone, any other approach? For the last pass to make the next first come in case one ends. Yeah, got your point. Okay, good. We'll do one more question after this. Anyone else who is able to do any approach, any code you like to share, any other language? We'll wait for 3 to 4 minutes more and then we will see the solution, because I really want you guys to solve this problem. No. No. Okay, so let's look at the solution. So it's a very simple approach we are going to apply. We will just take the one node, compare it this node, whichever will be smaller, then we'll add it into the final node. So in this case, if they are same, so we'll make sure we take the first node, and after that in the next iteration we are going to traverse it to the next node. So it will be compared with this 2 and 1 will be compared, and you can see 1 is lesser, so 1 will be added. Then this will be incremented to 3, then 3 and 2 will be compared, and 2 is lesser, so 2 will be added. It will be incremented to 4, then 4 and 3 will be compared, 3 will be added, and so on. 4 and 4 will be added. So it's a very simple approach. I hope it's clear. Let's look at the code. So list 1, list 2, result it initialized to null, which will be the node we will returning. If L1 is empty, you return L2, it becomes in itself the answer. If L2 is empty, you return L1, it becomes the answer, and you compare the L1 value is less than equal to L2 val. If it is true, you add L1 in the result. Okay, result will always be the node which is next. So you call this function recursively again, merge to list with the next of that node, next of the list which is added, and the L2. Okay, so it will be added into the result next, and keep on adding newer nodes. If L2 is greater, you will add result L2 and call it for L1 and L2 next. So very simple question, and in the end you return the result. So it's a recursive, so you don't need any for or while loop. You keep on calling the same function again and again. Let's see for Java. Result is initialized to null. If L1 is empty, return L2. If L2 is empty, return L1. L1 value is less than equal to L2 val, then you attach L1 in result and call the recursively function again for L1 dot next and L2 into the result dot next, so that the new result will become the newly created node. Okay, because we are initializing result every time and we will be attaching it to the next of it. Same in Python, result is initialized to none, return next. L1 dot val is less than equal to L2 dot val, you result L1, and next recursively you call for the next. Any doubt to anyone in any part of it? Let's do one more question quickly. I'll add the link in the chat. It's a very simple question, medium level difficulty. We are given two linked list 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 4, 2, 3. Sorry, we are given only one linked list. So what we have to do, we have to first divide it into two parts, like 4, 5 will be separate and 1, 2, 3 will be separate. Then we have to reverse the second part, that is 4, 5. 5 and 4 it will become, and then we have to attach it at the alternate position, like 5 will be added after 1 and 2, 4 will be added after 2 and 3. Okay, so in this what we have to do, you are given the head of a singly linked list. This list can be represented as L0 to Ln. We have to reorder in this way that we have to break it into two parts, reverse the second half and add it at the alternate position. So it's a very interesting problem and asked at many places, lots of submission to this. So please try this problem. I think it's very simple. It's just the code. As you can see in the code, it's just the code. Logic is very simple. You have to just combine all the things you have done so far, like finding a middle, then dividing it, reversing it, then adding it at a alternate location. So it's just more line of code, but the logic is simple. Okay, so please try this question and let me know if you have any queries. So how many students are trying this problem? So let me explain to you the code. It's very simple. I think I there is nothing to think about the approach here. So first you have to find the head. Next you will check it's empty or not. If it is empty, then you return. Then with this logic, what you are going to do, you are going to take two pointers P1 and P2. The same approach of slow and fast pointer we are going to apply, and we are going to get the middle point. Okay, and after that, once we get the middle point, then we reverse the second half. And in this code, what we are going to do, we are going to reverse the second half, simple logic, and in the end we are going to just attach it at the alternate position. I don't want you to give away the code. I want you to try on your own, because unless you don't try the question, you are not able to understand. This is a question which is very easy, but it will take you some time to reach to the solution with all the past use cases. So this is what something you have to learn. So please try this question. We will discuss this again if you have any doubts. Okay, so 3 questions we have done today. One more question if I want to give you, we can do this. Okay, remove zero sum consecutive nodes from linked lists. It's just next level of it. I will share the link in the group, like what all problems we are covering, so you can do this problem as well. So 4 problem will be covered today. It's also medium level problem. Okay, is there any better way? I don't think, Madhu, I looked at all the option. That's the only way I could find. If you have any other approach, you can share with us, or you can discuss in the next session.